Now, I want to lay this down to you gently because I know that we've been talking about the fact that Brad Wright is writing his script. And in fact, we just talked about it last week that he was writing Daniel Jackson into his new script, that character.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to tell you, Giant Freaking Robot from giantfreakingrobot.com, that's kind of a funny name. They are putting out that Kurt Russell is being courted to reprise his role as Colonel Jonathan Jack O'Neill.
Why?
Because they're going to do a movie.
Why?
Why are you asking me, dude? I don't know.
Why?
That's what they want to do. Okay, so this is what they're talking about. But here's the thing.
Why?
It's like a
why
mystery.
are they doing a movie, Shane? No one wants a movie, Shane.
Well, let me tell you why they're doing a movie, because they don't want to pay for a TV series. That's what it is. And if you go back and look at when there's a bunch of information that came out. We remember how we kind of dissected this whole thing, and Brad Wright came out a couple years ago and was like, I talked to MGM and, they respect, everything that we built up to this point. I don't know if we're going to have a TV series, but we might do something. Maybe, who knows? It could be like a movie of the week or something. Remember, now this was said. That was repeated by Miss Samantha Carter and
Amanda Tamping.
Yeah, you need to be there for me. So I'm just going to say this. You need to be there for me. When I am lost and stuck, you need to be following what I'm saying to back me up.
Dude, my brain was also doing the work, bro. Okay, sorry.
I know, you're looking it up. Okay, so here we go. So Amanda Tapping said the same thing. Oh, because she spoke to Brad and others, and she mentioned a movie, right?
Right.
So she did that. Brad did that. Oh, Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich.
Who made the first movies, right? Who made the first movie. He was in talks to make another movie.
Right.
Okay. So what happened is they didn't make the movie because the TV show was getting in the way. So they stopped making the movie. Right. So here's the deal.
And
MGM really wants to make a movie. They don't want to make a TV series. So what if Brad Wright is writing a movie script, not a TV script? He's writing a movie script. But here's the problem. And you just pulled his picture up, I see. So so what you're saying, if you're going to bring back Kurt Russell, does that mean that they're going to bring back James Spader? Right?
I purposely use his picture because I don't know.
Well, see, that's the thing is, if they're going to bring back James Spader, he's doing an interview with, he's imagining Michael Shank's Daniel Jackson when he's writing. So do we have Kurt Russell and Michael Shanks?
I mean, yeah, you
in the movie.
Oh, here. So Michael Shanks still looks good. Like he still looks fairly young.
Well, he still is, I think.
Is he? Is he 50 yet?
Yeah, I'm sure he's 50. He's probably 50.
Here's Michael Shanks.
50. Yeah.
As of last year.
Yeah, Michael Shanks is probably in his 50s. Let's look how old is Michael Shanks.
Yeah, he still looks good. Here's a really bad...
50 years old on the nose, dude.
I found a really bad photo of Michael Shanks. Look at that. Yeah, he still looks great. He looks great.
Yeah, he's 50.
Yeah.
Literally, right now.
Okay.
So that's fine. So you got Kurt Russell's 20 years older than he is. Not a big deal. Are you kidding? Richard Dean Anderson looked 20 years older than...
Yeah, but Richard
20
Dean
years
Anderson,
older than the show.
Yeah, Richard Dean Anderson cannot come back to Stargate because he is looking rough.
How old is RDA?
Our boy he's looking rough. Look at this poor guy. Oh, right. Look at that poor guy.
Dude, he's 71, bro.
Wow.
He's a year older than Kurt Russell. So the reality is yeah, RDA is not coming back. He said he would, and he'd be interested in doing something, but, I find it interesting that if this is true, now, of course, this is not confirmed. I don't know why Giant Frickin' Robot would put this out. And guys, if you put this out and it's not true, we're going to come looking for you, for real. So, but what do you think?
Well, I think that movie's a bad idea. I think they gotta just. I'm gonna say what I've said before. Like sell the show. Like just sell it. Sell it to a streaming service. Let them handle it. Like you need to get your fingers out of the pie. If you make a movie and it's a continuation of the movies, ignoring the 25 years of canon with Stargate,
they won't do that. They've already told Brad they won't do that. Brad wouldn't be working on the script. He said they respect the canon. They're not going to get rid of it. That's why Roland Emmerich is not getting his movie. That's why, because he didn't want to make movies based on.
So you're saying it might be a Brad Wright movie with Kurt Russell as.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That would be really.
If this is true, I don't know why. I mean, who else could be Jack? I mean, they're going to need. Actually, it kind of makes sense if they brought back. If they brought back Michael Shanks, you need an older Jack O'Neill. It can't be somebody who's young.
Yeah. Maybe
right?
RDA. You look at RDA. Maybe RDA can lose some weight or something.
I'm sure he could, but I don't know if he wants it that bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Kurt Russell would offer the name, like the star power that would actually get it a lot more attention outside the normal Stargate fans.
And he played the role first. He could play the role again. He's got that. I love RDA,
but James Spader's the wrong guy for Daniel. It's got to be Michael Shanks. Like I love James. James Spader's one of my favorite actors of all time. But
yeah, go watch James Spader on The Office, and then imagine that guy playing Daniel Jackson.
Lizard King.
Hey, I enjoyed that so much.
We got to watch that clip real quick.
No, well, yeah,
it's just too good. It's too good. It's one of the best. It's one of the best things The Office has ever. All right, check us out.
Aren't you members glad that you showed up today?
Yeah, watch this. Ready?
Well, I will not be blackmailed by some ineffectual, privileged, effete, soft penis debutante. You want to start a street fight with me? Bring it on. But you're going to be surprised by how ugly it gets. You don't even know my real name. I'm the Lizard King.
And he's like, what?
Oh,
you know what's funny is
what a great scene that is, man.
You know what The Office? You know what they were really good at? It's that quick close up where the camera moves in just a smidge.
Yeah,
right before they said something. Yeah, they are really good at that.
Yeah, I'm the fucking Lizard King. and he's like,
what am I dealing with here? No, I love James Spader, but you're right. It's got to be Michael Shanks. If they're bringing back those characters, and they are, because he's writing it. And I mean, they could reboot
Kurt Russell and Michael Shanks.
Yeah, especially if the movies are continuing a story. Now, if they're starting over, I guess they could just start over with new actors. I mean, nobody said that Michael Shanks is in. All Brad said was, I think of you when I write the character. I think of your voice. Right? But that doesn't mean anything.
No.
But why would these people say this? KT Simpson, why would you say this if you didn't know something? And all they go on to say is that, according to one of our trusted and proven inside sources, the studio wants that could be anything, know? That could be anything. The studio wants Kurt Russell to come back for a new Stargate feature film. Our sources also say the studio is hoping this would kick off a cinematic universe. So if they're going to kick off a cinematic universe, are they doing it with a 70-year-old main character? I don't know.
Interesting.
You know what they'd have to do? They'd have to bring in these older characters and then have like a youth movement.
Look at this. According to our trusted and proven inside sources.
I'm pretty sure I just read that.
The studio, I know, but I'm reading it like dramatically. The studio
I
wants
did.
Kurt Russell to come back for a new Stargate feature film. Our source also says that the studio is hoping this would kick off a cinematic universe that both include movies and television shows.
And now you guys got to hear it twice.
Yeah. Look at this. They have links to Trusted and Proven. I'm going to click on it, right? Here we go. This is the
links?
Trusted link. Cast of Marvel's Secret Invasion. Oh, I see. Doctor.
They're just trying to get you to watch something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
This is the only place this is, by the way. This news, who are these people? Who is Giant Frickin'?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Giant freaking robot. Who are you?
Let's see how many Twitter followers they have.
We're going to let you guys know whether or not we think this is legit or not.
Not many.
Whoa. Now, Drew Deich. This is weird. So the person who... That is so weird. Oh, okay, so... Sorry. On Giant freaking robot, what we read it from... We didn't read it from Giant freaking robot. We wrote it from Movie Hole. That's where we read this article. Moviehole.net.
No, I was reading it from Giant Robot.
Oh, were you? Okay, so I read it from another one. So that's the actual writer of this is Drew Deich. And
it's Douche.
what?
I don't know. I'm just saying. You're right, Drew Deich. Here he is. This is Drew Deich.
So, I wish they had those. There's partly some of these days, some of these times that I wish. If you're Drew, if you've got the know, buddy, good on you, dude. I'm totally impressed, and I hope you know something that the rest of the world doesn't. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Let me tell you something. Here's Giant freaking Robot's Twitter, okay?
Yeah.
They got 11,000 followers. It's followed by Brad Wright and Joseph Mazzelli.
Well,
What?
there you go. So it must be something.
Well, why is it even showing me that? Oh, because
we follow each other as well.
Oh, okay. So that look, these guys follow us too, and we're nobodies. So
Well, what I'm saying, they got more Twitter followers than we do, but not saying that. What I'm saying is, if they're putting their reputation out there, then maybe it's something.
So they have a pinned tweet, and that's the Stargate thing. So they're really pushing it.
Yeah.
And some of the comments are like, yeah. Oh, look what it says. So someone comments, says, maybe it's me or identify Stargate characters with the series and not the movies. And the guy says, well, me. And it says, Kurt Russell never comes to mind, and the same with Spader's character. And Giant freaking Robot responds, me too, but those guys are too old to anchor a new series, and Kurt Russell is a bigger name if you want someone to cameo to kick off a new series. Okay. So it might be the name power, bro.
I mean, it is. At 70, it is. No, I mean, 100%. They're going to have to bring in a younger, kind of like they're doing with the Picard show. Although I don't think you should name a TV series after an actor that's about to go. That seems a little weird. But, I could see Kurt Russell coming back and they do a mission or something. And
look at this.
Maybe he's training new Stargate people.
News to me.
Is that what he says, Brad Wright? Whoa. Well, in all fairness to Brad, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's not like they're going to call Brad and be like, hey, you're thinking about getting Kurt Russell. We're talking about, and this could just be, if there is an inside source at MGM and they're friends with this person, they'll say, hey, we've been talking in the meeting room. Let's get Kurt Russell back. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. It doesn't mean it's the final plan. You know what I mean?
Right.
Doesn't mean they've even talked to Kurt Russell about it, frankly speaking.
Right.
It just means that they're having internal dialogue about it. So
Brad Wright's like news to me.
hey, this is you guys get your research here live. Look at this. We just researched it out for you on real time. Okay.
Yeah. And realize that during our research that we also waste your time with the story. Okay.
And we officially still don't know anything.
Yeah.
So there you go.
No news.
Yeah. But well, we do know that Giant freaking Robot is semi-legit. They have decent followers.
Yeah.
And they're a news source. We don't know if it's true or not, so we'll see.
Thanks for watching. To see the full conversation, become a member of the Popcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.
I've been waiting for you.